is up, YouTube Kingdom? I am BC King, and welcome to my first time playthrough of Phoenix Wright Aceattorney. So I did mention before that, my plan was to play the entire trilogy. However, I didn't realize how long each game was going to be, and they're each pretty long from what I hear. So I will play the first one, but I will not play the other two back to back. So we'll play those at another time, maybe down the line. But for right now, we are only playing the first game in the trilogy, which is the original Phoenix Wright Aceattorney. New series for me, never played it before. Very excited to see how I do. We got to be a good detective and solve court cases. So let's see how well I do, I guess. Here we go. Let's get her going. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Okay. Yeah, let's play it. Nice. Alright. Uh-oh, blood. Also, I can be loud today, audience, because nobody's home today, so enjoy it while it lasts. Oh no! Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. Uh-oh, I've got to find someone to pin this on. Alright, so he's the villain. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Alright, well, there's our first court case. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I had to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Also, what is court record? Oh! Oh, this is where I have my evidence for each case? Yeah! Okay, so I gotta pull this up during cases to see if I can find any, you know, flaws in the other person's, statement. Sweet. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screwing over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die! Is he gonna commit suicide? Please don't. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Who's Nick? I'm Phoenix. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Also, his name's Butts. Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. We know it's not, though. We've seen the villain already. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Blood. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. Thank God it's not Harry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Okay, I guess the humor's starting off good today. Yep, usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Alright, case begin. court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. I like the animations already when they're like nervous. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Say the name of the defendant in this case. Larry, right? The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report covered so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. How do you not know the victim's name by now? You read it over how many times? Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Dude, fired. Fired day one. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who's the victim in this case? That would be... Cindy something. Cinder block. Cindy Stone, I assume. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object, right? Some statue or something. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court what that object was? Murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Alright, we got statue as evidence. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R button to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Alright, what's up, Larry? Ahem. Mr. Butts. That name. God damn it. Is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We're Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? True. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what do you describe as generally what we mean by dumped? In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. So she's the bad guy then, right? If she's the one cheating, then like, why are we even discussing this? She's the bad one. Did she deserve to die? She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it. Lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Alright, we got passport. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. Like me! Hey! Subscribe here on Kick or go become a member on YouTube. it appears that she had several sugar daddies. Okay, she's the bad guy. She's legit the bad guy. Sugar daddies? No, like, she's not a victim, she's a fucking... I don't want to say it, but... Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right, I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop from answering? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is relevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Jeez. Well, so much for that. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motives is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking so good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly this time? I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there, I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Objection. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Ooh? Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Okay. Oh, it's the villain! He's the one who did it! Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Sure he does. Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. Alright, we gotta make sure we're looking for clues that prove him wrong. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked up inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving. Dead. I quoted fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Interesting. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 o'clock p.m. Hold on. Wait a minute. 1 o'clock p.m.? She died around 4 to 5 p.m. it says. Did I catch him? Okay, I'll keep that in mind once he's done. He's lying. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. That's kind of sus. If it's cordless, it doesn't really need to be plugged in, right? So, wouldn't it still work? The phone that Mr. Solid used was one of those. Your Honor. I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Okay, was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Okay, so we know the 1 p.m. thing is a lie, right? Because she was found dead at around 4 to 5 p.m. So that whole 1 p.m. thing is a total lie. So we can call him out for that. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you supposed to lies in the testimony that the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Like, what do we do in his face? Okay. Open the court record with the R button, and then point out contradictions in the testimony. Okay, so 1 p.m.'s a lie, right? We can do that, at least. So let's see. Okay, so we got R is present. I assume that means we gotta present the evidence. And then L is to, I guess, ask him questions? Because it says press. Okay. Saw our line there. Can I press him for this one? Public phone, let's see. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being in the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments. Right. What time did you call again? It was 1 o'clock p.m. Oh, there it is. Okay, we got the evidence. This one, right? Present. We got him. You found the body at 1 o'clock p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 o'clock p.m. for certain. That's a lie. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody no body, oh my god, to find at 1 o'clock p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh yeah, we know, he knows. Oh, this is trivial. The witness really forgot the time. That's what they all say. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Solid, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 o'clock p.m.? Gee, it's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Doing good? I caught that. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Is this a new one, or is this, the same one? Okay, it's a new one. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was one from the television. Wait a minute. I got him again! There was a blackout! The TV wouldn't work. Hold on. Okay, we can't present it yet. Okay, that's a lie. Okay, so if the phone's cordless, then it working still makes sense. TVs need cords to work, right? So if there was a blackout, then that's a lie. So we got him there. We'll let him keep going though. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. During a blackout? That's why I thought it was 1 o'clock p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Yeah, no, I got you. I got you so hard. I see. You heard a voice saying at the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right, you know what to do. I've got this one. Oh no, I've got this one for sure. I already got him. That whole television thing is gonna be the death of him. Alright, yep. Blackout. Did we get him? Hold it right there. Prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. I'm doing good, man. Like, again, it is the first case, so it's probably meant to be this easy, but still. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah, well, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Well, wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. He's so done, dude. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Do table clocks need cords? No, they're like ones that function not digitally, but like... Yeah, okay. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used to hit the victim. I got him again. I'm so good at this. It wasn't a table clock, it was a statue. He's lying again. Must have been what I saw. I got him again. I know. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Oh no, we got him. This is easy, man. Yep, nope. It was this. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was a statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Oh, he's cracking. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. Is it a clock? Oh, maybe like that black bar on the bottom where the base is actually like where the time displays. Is he being honest? The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yeah. We gotta keep proving him guilty, right? There's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. Witness knew it was a clock because he went to the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. Oh, it's getting juicy. You circled with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Man. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have let... Hold on. Excuse me. Get some water real quick. Alright. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Oh, another one? What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Let's look at the witness's face. Yeah, he's definitely cracking. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw... What the hell? He threw his goddamn hairpiece at me. He's bald? Shut up, shut up, shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Burn. Give him death. I think we got him finally. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor? You claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Selwood heard was definitely this clock. A fact with clear if you simply examine the clock's batteries, ask the neighbors, try sounding it, right? Because it says tilted to make it go, right? Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Alright, here, let's listen. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. He did say, I think. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Oh! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between the... I can't talk, sorry. What Mr. Sawit heard in the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's got a point, I think. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. It seems I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. Damn, dude, we almost got him! I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like I'm a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Shit, man. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Oh, Mia's talking? Mia's the chief, right? Mia, I mean, chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was sold the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. That doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, you'll have your proof. Right? Right. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I mean, I should say yes, right? Because I need to win this case. Wait, maybe I can prove it. I must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you see the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course, there is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha, tough word. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Okay, here we go. So we got, blackout record wouldn't help. Statue, passport, arrived home from Paris. Okay. Time of death. That one doesn't prove that it was 3 hours slow. Wait a minute! Oh, duh! Time zones! Right? Because where are we right now? What city is this? It's somewhere in the United States, right? Yeah, it says the US, it says United States of America. Time zones, right? That's why it's 3 hours slow, because it was a different time in Paris, and when she came home, the clock didn't adjust itself, because it's not one of those, like, auto-update clocks, right? So it wouldn't update. Oh, that has to be it. Right? The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Did I get it? When it's 4 o'clock p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day here. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. Yo, see? Like, once I saw Paris, I'm like, wait a minute. I know time zones are a thing. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? think we got him now. Oh god. Yeah, he's done. There's nothing more I gotta prove. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yay! We did it! Woohoo! I was good, man. I was so good. And with that, this court is adjourned. Alright, so far, good start. It'll get harder once we keep going, I'm pretty sure, but I'll be ready. It turns out that Frank Sala was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check to see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sala let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sala grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and beat her with it. Alright, well, we think we're good. Defendant lobby number 2. Phew, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief, I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. Never seen the Chief looking this happy. If he's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. I think you might have some issues. Good. Wait. No, I mean bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. What was I gonna say? Congratulations, Harry. Wait, Harry? Isn't it Larry? Harry Butts? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Hashtag Harry Butts. We all love him. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? You're giving me the murder weapon? Or you're giving her the murder weapon? A present for me? Wait, wasn't this evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. Are you trying to hit on Mia? Is she with somebody? And she was playing me for a fool. Would that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay? It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Wait. Oh, statue? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? Hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. people too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? So are we hitting on her now or something? Or is this gonna be a thing? And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. Oh? Wait a minute, two things there. One, the clock's coming back, and two, we have a secret we're keeping from the chief? Oh boy. The end. Alright, we're not done with the game yet, though. This is the first case. Right? Yeah, episode 2. Okay. Let's see. Episode 2. Turnabout Sisters. Okay. Save your progress? Absolutely. This is really fun so far, actually. Having a great time. Hope y'all are too. It's always fun getting to check out a new series and see how I do. So far, I'm doing good. Having a good time with it. Bring, bring. Alright, who's calling? Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Oh, Mia! Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Why? So much out of context already. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. Ah, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Alright, cool. So she has is that her sister or something? Right? Faye and Company Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. Oh? I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho, you are not cognivorous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho. My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry, but I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. What? Red, white, blue. Did he just kill Mia? Wait, no way. Did that guy kill Mia, or did he just, like, injure her? Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Is she actually dead? Dead body smell? Blood. Mia, maybe she's in her office. Examine? Okay. What are we examining? Let's see. Nothing here, maybe? I smell blood. That can't be good. I checked to see if Mia the chief's okay. Okay, we gotta go, let's see. Go back, move, office. Oh, it's damage. That smell. Blood. Sis. Someone's there. Oh, is that her sister? Is that Maya? Chief? Chief? Chief! She's dead, isn't she? I mean, maybe not. I don't know. Who are you? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. Went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. So she's dead then, right? I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Yeah, she's dead. Damn! Who killed her? Chief. Examine. Let's see. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Okay. Are you looking for clues here or something? Chief's chair, a simple functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in too. Okay. Oh, hold on. What's this? Legs? Chief. It's hard to see her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. That is. So that's what they meant by the clock was going to be a part of another case. Is that now someone else got hit in the head with a fucking clock. She probably died instantly. Yeah, she's definitely dead. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Damn, man. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Plus pieces of the glass light stand line broken in the back of the room. Okay. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Oh, this thing? A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Written in blood? So it's Mia's blood, right? Did she write that herself, or did the guy who killed her write that? I think that's enough snooping around for now. Better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Oh, what's this? This is a statue? It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again, right? It's painful to look, but I have to for Mia's sake. Looks like she was hit in the head with a blunt weapon. She probably died instantly. Okay, we already know that. Anything else? Let's see. Oh, window? There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice luxurious place. Okay. I think now we're done, right? Any more non-check marks? Alright, oh, what's slide? Oh! Cool. Okay, so there's more we can see here. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used his PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model for some garage sale for practically nothing. Alright, there's a notebook? Ledger book. Ultra neat handwriting, okay. We got the chair already. Let's see, what else do we got? Bookshelf? All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Oh, desk? A perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Okay. Anything else here? Oh, phone? Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws in the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screamed from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding the phone in her hand. Excuse me, I'm a man. Just saying. Like, I'm a dude. Wait, am I gonna be the one accused of killing Mia because of our connection and the fact that she saw that? The phone receiver's missing a few screws. I better not use it. So I think we're done here then, right? Am I gonna be the guilty one here? Because that chick saw me? Alright, I guess go back to this room. That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Oh, maybe she'll be the one accused of doing it, because she's her sister and she was there, right? That's what I'm thinking, because I don't think we're going to be accused of anything, right? I think we're going to always be, like, the one defending the person. But yeah, I think she's going to be the one accused of killing Mia. Yipes. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this inside the courtroom. Oh, we can do talk, move. Let's do talk real quick. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And sis, she was already dead. You and the chief. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here, visiting? This late at night? Yes, she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Okay, I guess that's done. We gotta give her the receipt, right? Yeah, here we go. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. But why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Well, why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. Oh, police! Wee woo, wee woo! The police! Looks like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Hands in the air! Oh, who is this guy? Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. Dick Gumshoe. First of all, Gumshoe, great last name. But Dick? Really? I'll put my dick on your Gumshoe. Gumshoe? What an odd name. Received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great, just great. Maya, wait, you wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Eek! This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Nah, come on. So it is gonna be her being accused. Case closed. You're coming to down to the precinct, ma'am. What? I knew it. I wonder if he's the one that killed her. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at I cannot do. I stutter so much when I have to read so much like this. Jesus. At the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center. Visitors room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Sorry, not a chance. Nah. Of course I will. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office. You looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought... It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. It was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Already almost an hour in. Damn. This is flying. Ha, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go, or I know to go to if I could ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. He was probably joking. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I get to sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. Okay, let's talk. Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolyte? Like the Star Wars acolyte? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Day of the crime. Did you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker. Well, the one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Okay, cell phone, please. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Also, how is her cell phone with her right now? She's in a fucking detention center. Wouldn't they confiscate that? Oh, I just remembered that detective took my... Yeah, see, I told you they would confiscate it. Took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo. Okay. Let's see. Day of the... Oh, wait. More? You tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. I think of that... Okay. Serial murderer by now. Fucking clock. When did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Alright, spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte, a medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her. We could! I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. What if do they have like a mom that's alive? Maybe she can do it. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. He said that if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you go ask him to represent me? What if I refuse? Probably shouldn't do that, right? I'll accept. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? Are they dead too? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Well, what? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Okay. Do I need to present anything to her? Alright, well, I guess I'm going. Wait, examine. Hold on. There's the cop. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Okay, we got a camera. Smile for the camera. Okay, I think we're good now. Alright. Let's get out of here. Vanco Law Offices, Grossberg. Okay. Should I go back here? Just so... Because now it's daytime, so maybe I can see more evidence. Let's see. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you were... Detective Suede Shoes Gumtree. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Dick! Hey, Dick, get over Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Ahem. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick. Phew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Let's talk to him. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You wanna know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. Might have been your boss, but it doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Alright, time of death, 9/5, 9 o'clock p.m. Single blunt force trauma. So we know Maya couldn't have done it, right? Because she got there at 9 o'clock p.m., right? Or, well, we know she's innocent, right? But, like, Maya. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. But why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Who's Edgeworth? Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you know him, don't you? Of course not. Never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal. About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him, I just was playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who will do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with a almost abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Alright, that's it for that. Oh, wait, we gotta give him this, right? To get her cell phone back. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's onto me. Tell him straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all little girls' sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Wait a minute. Did he delete it? Maybe he's the one that did it. Wait a minute. He didn't notice anything? There was a call in there from Mia, right? That we're supposed to get. My cell phone. Wait, is it still in there? Check the call record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I needed to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait, one more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Oh, this girl? Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. April May, really? I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me your name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then. Aha! You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to detect the leak information. Excuse me, oh my god, my throat. You got that right, pal. Trying to pay a visit to Miss May. Okay. Wait, why are we given evidence? Let's see. Check. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Okay. Oh, we already, yeah, we already did this, right? Yeah, okay. We already read this in the opening cutscene. Okay. Are we given... What? It's saying we need to, like... Oh, okay, hold on. Examine. Plant? Mia's favorite potted plant. Remember, it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline stricta, pal. What's this? An old movie poster? Let's see, we got window. The sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Ah, blue da boo dee da boo die. Okay. Bookshelf. Okay, I think we're done there. Okay, let's move to, Gatewater Hotel. Let's go to Grossberg Law Offices first. We gotta talk to that other lawyer, right? Oh, this game's fun so far. I'm actually enjoying it. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. He couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention running an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. We can examine though, right? Got a plant. Table. An elegant ebony case. What's this painting? That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so... Oh yeah, it is oil paint. Nice. Oil paint's pretty cool. Mahogany bookshelves. Got a desk. Another mahogany desk, okay. Okay, I think we're good, right? Alright, well, I guess we're going to, Gatewater Hotel. Room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee-hee. Memo to self. Thank Gumshoe for making my job harder. See, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look at the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Alright, let's examine real quick. Got a painting. Still life. Fake flowers, of course. Let's see. Got some champagne or wine over here. Oh, is she staying with somebody? Wait a minute. Maybe she's with the one who killed Mia. Maybe she's also an accomplice. That could be true. I'll keep that in mind. Got a bed. Alright, what is this little thing sticking out right here? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. Wait a minute. Rewind. Rewind. Didn't the phone in Mia's office have screws undone? Wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey, hey! What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Wonder what could be inside the drawer. I kind of want to see what this is. What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. Yeah, I'm pretty... Okay, she's definitely an accomplice then. I think she and the villain are both staying in the same room. I'm already very curious. What you witnessed. You could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of this incident. Oh, observe. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Miss May. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no, teehee. You had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. This room. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. Must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? This May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Let's see. Move. Attention center. Let's see. We already talked to her. Should we give her something? Let's see here. Give her this maybe? Excuse me, but I'm a witness, police witness, you understand? How could I possibly give you an information in good conscience, Me, the witness. Just like in the movies. Okay. Oh. I don't know what to do here. Let me see. The statue? No. I gotta get that screwdriver. That's like evidence, right? I want this. Alright. Oh, we gotta give Maya her phone back, right? Yeah, let's go back here. Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Your family. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. So she could still be alive? Your mother. Women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, he disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her all by herself up on that mountain. Your mom's enemy. So, who is this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium? Did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. Damn, man. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. Wait, didn't someone say red, white, and blue when Mia got killed? I think that was Mia, wasn't it? Maybe they were names. Red, white, and blue? Huh. Alright, well, here's your cell phone. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. No problem. Do you want this? Sorry, I've never seen that before. Okay. Wanted to ask you about the murder weapon. Poor sis. Better not ask her about this now. Okay. So, are we done here, or is there more to examine? Okay. Maybe the guy came back finally? He's still out, okay. Ahem! That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Oh, that's Grossberg? Aha, so you're the one they say they've been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even greater than I imagined. That badge in your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Exactly, right? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Ah, yes. Maya Fey. Go on. Why is the strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. Can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Something's going on here. I feel like there's like 3 guilty people right now. Your refusal. Oh wait, hold on. Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Maya Fey's sister. Or Mia Fey, sorry. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. think not. Huh? Do you say something? I think not, I said. Well, what do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt would take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? Mia? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. Alright, what is this painting? Curious. That's quite a painting. Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I had no intention to party with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Let's see. Present... Maybe this? Very sorry, I got nothing to say, okay. Maybe this? No. This? No. Okay. Examine more, maybe? Nah, I think we're done. That's all we got. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go back to see, Maya now, right? Give her the, bad news. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. It's a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Nope, we're gonna defend Maya. I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I don't know why. I can't abandon you. Someone else is the culprit. I'll say I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Aww, little baby Phoenix. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Doing this for Mia, right? We have to. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Phew, she smiled at last. Feels like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It's a screwdriver. She's probably one of the guilty ones. It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. More of this, okay. Guess we're going back. Oh, bellboy, hello. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities? If you no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come up here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now that chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. God, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White, a Blue Corps phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corps? Red, white, and blue. It's all coming together. Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? It's all coming together, dude. Alright, let's examine this screwdriver. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Okay. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I'm gonna get to her bottom? Okay, you do that, man. Oh, Bellboy still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. The humor's really good so far. To be continued? Oh, wait. Oh, is that episode 2? Oh, shit, okay. So yeah, I heard there were 5 episodes, but I guess it's multiple... I don't know. But yeah, alright, cool. Day 2, the trial. Alright, so we're on episode 2 still. Cool. Alright, time for the trial. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Oh, that's Edgeworth? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence that she committed this murder. We have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. We may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this format to the office to explain. The body was found by this window, here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker, found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in the girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. It's clearly a clock. We already know that. Floor plans added to the court record. Okay. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Tell me why ain't nothing. Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Alright, here we go. I gotta make sure we point out flaws. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Wait. Didn't she see me, not her? Because she was like, someone's got a phone in their hand. Right? The very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Wait, what? Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? Well, my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness's testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. Witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Hey, I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I like to begin my cross-examination. Alright, so I gotta press him on every single sentence, right? Okay, press. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb, you know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why is that? What's your reason? Why? We had a witness account describing her. Witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. No, you saw me! Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence. Well, what? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. I think he's the one who did it. Maybe. Oh, or I don't know. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Girl Detective, let's hear your testimony again. Alright, hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Okay. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Yeah, Detective, sorry. I'm gonna stutter a lot, just so you guys know. I gotta read a lot. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Alright, here we go. We're gonna keep pressing them, right? Did you find the evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part. I got a bad feeling about this. Right next to a piece of paper next to... Okay, so it was next to her body, right? I think so. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Should I press him for this? What kind of tests were these again? Huh? What kind? Well, I hear they take the, little bits in the blood, hermogoblins, hermogoblin, bobbin. I have to use tests on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. That was a mess. Right, where was I? It was one of the victim's finger, was there? On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Haha! Nice try. Uh-oh, I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Yeah? That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. I'm trying to think, what would... Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Oh, then who did write it, Smarty Pants? Who? It could have been the killer. The killer. Anyone can see that. Oh, you're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please. She was framed. Uh-oh. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? Ha, I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Well, detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. You have proof that it was Maya, or it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh. He sounded pretty confident. This might not be good. There was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Damn, okay, I'm trying to think of, like, what's a contradiction. Maybe this? Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. It's not a movie, detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Ah, yeah, actually you got a point, pal. Stop right there. What is his opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order. Order. That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. That's his whole testimony. I'm trying to find a contradiction. Like, Single blunt force trauma, wiretap, the murder scene. Huh. What should I present? Wait, a memo? Wait, no, it was a receipt. Wait a minute. This? This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. Aw, damn it! Okay, I'm getting bad at this. I'm getting bad, hold on. Shit. Okay, yep, that's true. God, am I just... Hold on. Victim wrote the killer's name. Maybe this? Okay, what am I missing? What am I missing, you guys? Victim wrote... I don't... Am I just being dumb? Shit, I'm like, ah! Miss May? Well, it could have been the witness, Miss May. Hold on. Witness was in her hotel room, not the office. Try pulling the other leg, Mr. Wright. Yeah, while you're at it, pull mine too, pal. Well, detective, tell us what was written on the memo you found. I'm trying to find this contradiction. God damn. Should I just, like, have a guide in case I need it? God damn it. I literally don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm blanking. Okay, I'm gonna have a guide, cause I'm gonna not end up going anywhere with this. I will only use it when I need to, though. I promise. If I need no help from chat or anything or whatever, I'm just gonna do this. All right, Turnabout Sisters. Gumshoe's testimony, hard evidence. Let's see, hold on. So what is it saying? Present the autopsy report. Wait, huh? Wait, what does the autopsy report say? She died instantly. Okay, instantaneous. Okay. Oh, I'm so dumb! I'm so stupid! It all makes sense! She couldn't have broke the name if she died instantly, right? If she was already dead, she couldn't have done anything, so she didn't write the name. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Okay, before we keep going though, we are halfway through, so a reminder guys, if you're watching live on Kick, make sure you guys hit that follow button. Subscribe if you guys can as well to get some exclusive emotes and other benefits, and if you're watching on YouTube, come on over on Kick, link is right there down below. Give me 1 sec to promote the stream once again. 1 second. There we go. Alright. Hope y'all are enjoying so far, and now that I'm revealed to be stupid, let's keep going. How did I not catch that, dude? Of course that makes sense. She can't write anything if she's already dead by the time that's even happening, so yeah. Autopsy report. Here we go. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You see that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. I should have gotten that, dude. That makes so much sense. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? What, when? The day after the murder? It was the day after the murder. Prosecution's point being... The autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. It was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have someone up your sleeve. He does sound pretty good. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks in the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. This is gonna complicate things. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Alright, here we go. We got Miss May. Let witness Miss April May take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please? April May. At your service. Wink. She is kind of cute. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Witness will refrain from wanton winking. Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. He's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room? Teehee. I checked in right after lunch. This hotel is directly across from the Fay & Company law offices? That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Alright, here we go. I'm sure we do better this time. I want to pay real close attention. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with blonde hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. That girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Don't shake your boobs, come on. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's... I cannot talk today, fuck! Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny false and perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yep, I mean I have to, right? I'll proceed with the cross-examination. Well, because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Alright, so pressing her won't, deplete my health, right? So, I'm gonna keep doing it. Let's see. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, she... What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, you know... I had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Go for it? Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Oh... Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. But badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him! The poor girl. Order. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? Looked out the window, what did you see next? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with blonde hair being attacked. Woman with blonde hair, that was Mia Fay? Slender, sort of, well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing. Your thing? The person attacking her? The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. Testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that, you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Hope I'm doing this right. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean. Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. He's got a point. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But, still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rar, what are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Let's see. Victim, the woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. Hippie clothes! And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that kind of statuey clock? The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Teehee. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Alright, we're gonna keep pressing her. I think this is kind of too easy, though, but I'm gonna keep doing it. So, you saw me then, too? Of course. I remember that spiky hair anywhere. Spiky? Witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney. This girl is something, man. Was I a bad girl? I'm sorry. Very well, continue. The victim, the woman, dodged to the first attack and ran out to the right. Is that right as in your right, as you look from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand, right? Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes. That's what that's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun. What happened then? Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk. I see. What sort of weapon was it? Okay. Clock. Did this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Let's see. Of a glass light stand. I feel like these two are gonna be... Hold on. Reese was what Edgar wanted her to say. So this was the testimony in her own words? Kind of press and squeeze the truth out of her. Figuratively, of course. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so I feel like this is what we gotta present the evidence for, right? I think. Of a glass light stand. Is this it? Nope, not it. Nope, nope. God damn it! Ah! Son of a bitch! I don't know. Alright, hold on. On her fit statement, okay. So let's see, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? This. Okay. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. There's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. True, you have to hit someone with it, or tilt it, right? Or hold it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order, order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Ooh, witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How do you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So, you've been to the law offices of Faye and Company. No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room, hehe. The law offices of Faye and Company where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... it couldn't have run? Wait. Oh, shit. Well, how far away is the hotel? Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty? It's broken? That clock is missing its clockwork. Oh, right! She took it out! Oh, I'm glad I caught that! Because Mia told Maya to take the clockwork out, right? How could you possibly... Just take a look, right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? Because as the defense says, this clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Oh, finally! I got something. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have run. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Tisk tisk. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was this clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that's exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? I think I can. Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. But what? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed was... Let's see, check this. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. And then autopsy was... afterwards, right? Is it this? Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Well, wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. a recording of the conversation he had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. So is he like his boss? Is that what's going on here? I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. I'm not gonna read this. We've already heard it, so, or read it. Yep. There we go. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clock was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. There's evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. Okay. Wiretap, maybe? Murder scene. I think it might be this. Here's undeniable proof. Huh? Please, this is a court case, not some surrealist performance at art piece. Let me see. Maybe this? Nope, not it. Okay, they gotta even lose health for this. That's actually good. I can keep just checking all of them. Is it this? Nope. What proof would it be? Nope. What should I present? This? It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. Oh, right, because Larry made it. Duh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. It wasn't bought, it was made. God, I'm such an idiot. I should have remembered that. Larry made it for Mia, or Larry made it for his girlfriend, right? And then he gave it to Mia. Oh my God, I'm so dumb. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuses not on sale today? Oh ho ho. Jesus. Okay, can we stop with the boobs? What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Wait, she sounds like Mr. Sawit. Are they related? Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh ho ho. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Tee. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. This April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... you held it. This is familiar territory. I'll just use the same approach as with Larry. Miss May held that very clock in her hands. Mr. Wright, when was this? When she used it to strike the victim. When else? Order. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April May, you killed Maya Fey, I say. And when you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring. That's when you heard it. But wait. Oh no, we fucked up because there's no clockwork in it. You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What's that supposed to mean? It was you who just proved that the thinker was empty. Oh, of course it wouldn't rain. What's more, the witness has a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain to the poor, misguided Mr. Wright that you were in the hotel at the time of the murder. She can't prove it. She did it. It would be my pleasure. No way. Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. Tee-hee, didn't the murder take place at 9 o'clock at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy. Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness's story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid. Mr. Wright, you've just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman. Sorry, Your Honor, that didn't go so well. But if that's the case, then how did you know the thinker was a clock? Wait, Your Honor, I figured it out. There is one other way Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof. Well, proof you say? Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. Gee, maybe this? Have a look at this. Ah, oh, that? I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. Troubles with me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof the victim said on the phone the weapon was a clock is... Is it this? Represent the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Okay. It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker. Mm-hmm. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew that the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. It's no fair. All of you gaining up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? That did it. The court's seeing the real Miss April May now. Have to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant? Gosh, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone this defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness? The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk in quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Well, why? What's your reason? Because I hold that to the wire. I hold that the wiretapping nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, that she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept it. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Jeez, man, this case is going on a long time. We were ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. He's still holding the tray. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea still looks rather heavy, so without further ado, witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Alright, let's see if we can find any flaws. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Wasn't it 9 o'clock? She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. Oh, okay. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself. I see. The defense begins its cross-examination. Alright, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Okie dokie. We're gonna keep pressing them. Alright, let's press them this one. Yeah, our health is still low, so we gotta be really careful. What exactly is it that you do at the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests, I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I check Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions. Okay. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked her in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. Then I saw them, and I... Oh, you mean her tits? The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? Okay. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she was finished, sir. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. Okay. Precisely 9 o'clock, then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 o'clock p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, teehee, like iced coffee exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? Okay. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embrasser. What's an embrasser? Embrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Well, why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. Witness may leave the stand. Can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait. Please wait. Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This trade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edward. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay, this is really it now. It's my last chance. What do I ask him about? Oh, crap. I don't want to get it wrong. I know it's not bed making. Do I do check-in or room service? So I just look up the answer real quick so I don't have to worry about... Let me see. Damn it. I just don't want to get it wrong and then I, like... Because it might end up, Oh, it doesn't matter what you pick. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's pick room service then. It just says to just pick any answer. It'll get the same result. Tell me again about room service. Again, sir. At exactly 9 o'clock, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18? Does that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. Ooh, I knew it! We don't skip on the ice, sir. What did he say? What did you say? Ah, rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. Witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. You gotta still say it. I mean, we don't have to ask you for you to say it. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edward, who... He asked me not to mention it if it wasn't specifically asked, sir. Ooh, you fool. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been in the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold it that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edward? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple, it was... the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. But my, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oh shit. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and the defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. So no result yet. We gotta figure out who this other man is. Damn, that went on a while. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, the other attorney was pretty cool, too. Huh? That face of his with his eyes wide, his trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard that they arrested her. I guess he's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. You think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. Alright, I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part of that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony. The victim dodged an attack from under the right, but she was caught and struck. Okay. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Mai doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Ooh, alright, to be continued again. Damn. Alright, I think we have time for maybe one more little chapter here, and then we're done for today. So, let's see what we got. Probably day 3, or yeah, okay, investigation. Okay, so I think we'll probably save before the trial then. And we'll start there next time. That sounds good. This is really fun though. I am really enjoying this. Even though I'm kind of struggling at times to like figure out contradictions. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer, I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. It's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then, For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Let's see, examine... This guard monitors the visitor's room. He has moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. Okay. Got the camera. That's it, right? Okay. Let's see. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. The wiretap. Why did you place the wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Having people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. Someone is possible to talk to. Your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding scum-sucking lawyer. But Bottom, I can't tell, does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Alright, well that's probably it for that. Should I give her something? Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts, so get lost, because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Alright, should we go somewhere else now? Let's see, let's see Grossberg first. Oh, the painting's gone. Where's the painting? Huh, well, looks like Grossberg is out today again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Yeah, where's the painting? Wait a second, wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of, not Marvin, right? Was it sunflowers? Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Okay. Wait, hold on. Haven't we already examined all these? Okay. Oh, there's a picture here. Wait a minute. What's this picture? What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 incident, Exhibit A. DL6 incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Okay. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss this one little photo. Wait, could that be their mom? That could be Mia and Maya's mom. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. That could be her, right? And then who's this guy? Oh, wait, we saw him in the little title card, right? He's part of... Is that him? Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Yeah, swap photos. I think I'll swap them. Maybe he's the man that Miss May was with. Right? Yeah, this could be it. Alright, let's go back to the detention center. You again? Can't you take a hint to stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Alright, let's give her this picture. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you... Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, it's not right. Also, wait, we know it's him, right? Because we saw during the cutscene when Maya got, when Mia got struck down, that was him, right? We saw his figure. So yeah, we know it's him. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. I don't think I have any proof. Oh wait, hold on, that man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? I'm not telling. Look, he's being accused of murder. I don't think you want to be protecting him. Would you have sold out the late Miss Faye to the cops? No? See? Damn. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Okay. What if I bring her the other picture? That could be it too. What if I swap the pictures? Hold on. Yeah, let's swap the photos. We'll see if that gets a reaction out of her. Alright, we're back to the detention center. Let's present this. Any thoughts about this photograph? Who's that? Your mother? Looks like I've just been wasting my time. Okay, never mind. Let's go to a hotel room, I guess. I don't know what we're gonna see. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as a hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. Oh boy, it will be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I too will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Can we take this? Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious, I don't believe it. This is so weird. You're turning a murder scene into a freaking museum attraction, pretty much? Ah, yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. Just kidding, sir. This guy is really creeping me out. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. Alright, let's see, we got a table. Ah, I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. As part of the decor, I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous, the talk of the hotel industry. Oh my jeez. Okay. So can we talk to him? Let's see. Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. The man with May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of the man, I'm sure I could identify him. Oh, I should have kept the picture! I gotta go swap it back out again. Alright, the hotel? Absolutely, and on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Alright, so we gotta go get the picture again, right? Alright, examine this. Swap these out. Yep. Alright, let's go back to Gatewater. Give this to him. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Have him write it? Well, sure, why not? Yes, I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. So hurry up and write it. Alright, describes the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel the night of the murder. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Okay, I was gonna say, I thought we'd be, like, full on evidence because our bars are all full, or all of our slots are full. We have multiple rows, so we're good. Thank God. Alright, let's go back to detention center. We're gonna show Miss May the affidavit. Alright, how do you explain this, pal? Did you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push her hard? This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. They're just playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. We don't talk. I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though she should have been witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine. I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes. Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. That's why he said red, white, blue! Bro! It's all coming together. Red, white, president of Blue Corp. Red, white, blue. Red, white. Information gathering. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. This is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Core is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Okay. So, let's see. Talk. No. Oh, here we go. Blue Core. September 7th. Blue Core Inc. CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage. Or personage? What the? Oh, there he is. The murderer. Your name. What's your name? I was just incredibly asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. How do you say that word? Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I haven't intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Core. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings would bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenge. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Okay, let's examine first and foremost. Got his desk. It's modeled on my body, see? Well, does this sleek roundature not inspire you? Oh my god, look at the look at the legs. God damn it. That's kind of cool, actually. Oh, there's a stolen painting. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity. I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original, worth 5 million for sure. Wasn't it worth like 3 million though? Okay. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judge's special runner-up, best participation, sorry. Cooperation award, special good try prize. The words judges and special kind of stand out. There's a statue of a man holding up the world. The blue core sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beauticious for just about anyone to appreciate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he stole this. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Okay, so I think we're about done with examining, right? Let's go ahead and question him. Let's see, Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corps, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is inevitable that she would do this. Or, sorry, ineffable. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who could say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. That's a song. Don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? You should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho, the police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Blue Corps. What kind of company is Blue Corps anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell information. In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corps was named after the color blue. Nah, shit. I Red White of Blue Corps, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? That painting, you stole it! There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? No idea, I forgot. I've seen that painting before, yesterday in fact. Why'd I find that painting here today? Mr. Ron, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, Zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? Oh. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge him with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say... But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. Teamer from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes. And you must ask him, why is it that his painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. go now. Skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. What if I present him something? Give him his own picture? Alright, hold on. Here's the wiretap. Nope, okay. I guess we're going back to, Grossburgers? Or Grossberg? Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Ahem! Jumping Jehoshaphat's! Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering them, that much is clear. Today's trial. You came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. Your refusal. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. Mr. White? So I paid Blue Corps a visit. Oh? Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh? What is it? Well, then, my boy. You see, it's just... that photo of Mr. White. Why would you have his photo, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, well, it's been a long time since then. A long time ago. I'm sorry, but I think not. I think you still have ties to Mr. White even today. Really? Whatever gave you that idea? What connection could I possibly have to an individual such as he? It's pretty straightforward, actually. He's blackmailing you? Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I don't know what you're talking about. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corps, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, tell me what happened. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corps is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. Name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White would be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, able to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the wait of many years. The DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Maya? Her name was Misty Faye. Oh, Misty Faye! Faye? Indeed. She was Maya's mother. Was I right? She had been investigating the murder at the request of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. That's what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Reason for blackmail. Why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using the medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It's an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Okay. I guess we're going to Mia's office again. Let's see, Fan Company Law Offices. It's funny looking at this room. It seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe we should have another look. Alright, let's see what we got. We got windows, plants, painting, the phone. Let's see, we got a bookshelf. Oh, here we go. File. His last name's White, right? So maybe T through, or maybe it's in the W section. T-U, I know, W, White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Oh, he's good. He's good. Wait, hold on. What if, oh look, AI, haha. A, B, F, Misty Faye, it's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words. My mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of 2 men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... Record stops there. It's probably White. It's me and new Grossberg. And then let's see if we can get, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part here is at the end in S. Suicide? Oh no, that's too sensitive for me. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... Oh! He made them all kill themselves because they were gonna, like, leak information about him. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Oh boy, here we go. Now we're talking. Okay, where do we go now? Back to Grossberg, maybe? Presents. These. I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Okay. Is that all? Let's see, move. Gatewater Hotel, Detention Center. Apparently Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Okay. So then where do we gotta go? Blue Core? Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Make myself clear? Transparent. You wanna talk about this? This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file with filled articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him, either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong, what is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia, which is you! Interphone. Secretary's office. Hello. Mr. Ron will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tap on her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. You won't be needing an escort from Mr. Ron. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I'd like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this is another one of those... Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to really offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Ron? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they will make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually. Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. But what? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Ron. Oh boy, I cannot wait for this trial. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center. Visitor's room. So wait, we are going to be part of a court case then, not just being the one questioning? I thought for sure we'd just be the lawyer, but okay. This is new. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. The prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright. Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Ah, now I'm afraid we've switched places. Shouldn't I be on that side then? With the police officer? What? You mean you... I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... You can... defend me in court? Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright, huh? Leave it to me. I am Mia's sister after all. Lawyership runs in our blood. Wasn't it ghost powers that ran in your blood? I'd better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. There really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I gotta give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece. Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty great trial, I can already see. Times may change, but yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, limited to 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day, most of the guilty verdict. Never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. Alright, to be continued. We're gonna stop there. That's a perfect stop point for today. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Is it? Oh, nice. Okay. Well, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And part 2, we will tackle the trial of me versus Red White, and we'll see if we can get Red White's powerful ass into jail. So cool. Well, YouTube, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, ring the bell, and I will see you guys next time for part 2 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.